Hey everyone, it's Spurs Rail 96 here. Welcome to another Train Sim World news video. Today, Dovetail Games and third-party developer All Aboard Studios have revealed the first piece of content coming to the game since the launch of Train Sim World 6. The route in question is another section of the West Coast Main Line, this time going from Birmingham New Street to Crewe. It's just over 50 miles, I think 53 miles, has 11 stations, and will be set in the modern day, as you can tell. So let's take a look at the details and see if it's worth picking up. No date has been given, but it will be launching in October. The price has been revealed though. It will be launching on Xbox Series S and X, PlayStation 5 and the PC at a cost of £29.99, €35.99 and $39.99. So a little bit of information about the route itself. So this add-on depicts the West Coast Main Line in the 21st century, specifically 2019. The journey begins at Birmingham New Street, Britain's busiest station outside of London. From the deep platforms beneath the city, just two electrified lines carry you north to Pastures New, climbing out into the open air and into the heart of the Black Country, named for its industrial coal mining past. What follows is a sequence of locations that define the region's railway identity. As you pass through Smithwick, Oldbury, Dudley and Tipton, the industrial heartbeat of the Black Country pulses around you apparently. Chimneys, canals, factories and terrace rows frame the railway, telling a story of hard-working communities and proud industrial heritage. It is gritty, atmospheric and unmistakably urban. Then comes the city of Wolverhampton. You rise above the city, sweeping across rooftops and past the iconic football ground home to Wolverhampton Wanderers, Molineux Stadium, before arriving at the high-level platforms of this key interchange. Here, lines from Shrewsbury, Stafford and Bescot and Birmingham all converge, making Wolverhampton one of the most operationally significant points of the route. North of Wolverhampton, the scene transforms, the city noise fades and you enter the broad rural landscape of Staffordshire. The run into Stafford brings open track, steady gradients. It is here that you will join the core of the West Coast Main Line. You will pass through Penkridge and into the modernised layout at Norton Bridge, where grade separated flyovers and bypass lines at Great Bridgeford allow for smooth, uninterrupted movement. Every detail has been built to reflect the current day infrastructure apparently. The final approach into the terminus of this route, DLC, Crewe, which is a railway experience in itself. Long known as a major hub in the national network, Crewe features wide sweeping platforms, complex track layouts, and operational detail at every turn. It is a fitting endpoint for a route defined by pace, presence, and purpose. The route is filled with detail, from football stadiums not only for Wolverhampton Wanderers, but Crewe Alexandra too, to hand-placed industrial and residential scenery in Soho, Oldbury and Stafford. This is a railway environment that feels lived in, apparently. Almost 100 bespoke bridges have been built from scratch, including the musical bridge at Tipton, custom overhead line equipment installed throughout, and every station built using real reference material from this period. The West Coast Main Line Birmingham to Crewe is more than just a railway line. It is a living, breathing route. So, let's take a look at the one train, just one, that's coming with this route. It's a familiar face, the BR Class 350 Desiro electric multiple unit, which is of course the main traction for the journey. These electric multiple units were introduced onto the network in 2005 and in Train Sim World with the West Coast Main Line London to Milton Keynes route. In this add-on, these familiar units appear in three subclasses, the 350-1, 350-2 and 350-3, each delivered with in their own distinct livery. Sadly, two of them are unbranded or unlicensed, just as they would have been seen in 2019. From interior layouts to visual features and branding, every variation has been recreated apparently. Adding an extra layer of personality to the route is unit number 350-235, wearing its unique British Transport Police livery. You will see this eye-catching unit throughout your drives, appearing across the timetable as it follows its real-world traffic pattern. A selection of train faults are planned for the Class 350, but it's not going to be ready for release apparently. This will be implemented via a post-release patch. So what about the timetable and service layers then? There are a total of 552 playable services waiting in timetable mode and some 2,000 in all, including AI, with a full weekday of operations represented. You will take on everything from first-light commuter runs to mid-afternoon stoppers and evening express services, whether running non-stop from Wolverhampton to Crewe or stopping at every station from Birmingham New Street or northwards. Every journey offers something different. The full list of add-ons to basically get the most out of the timetable are the cross-country Class 220 Voyager, the Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, the West Midlands Railway and cross-country Class 170 diesel multiple unit, the Cardiff City Network for Transport for Wales services, the Birmingham Cross City Line for empty stock moves with the BR Class 323 electric multiple unit, the Midland Mainline for BR Class 158 AI services, and the West Coast Mainline London Euston to Milton Keynes for freight, and the Cargo Line Volume 3 pack from Skyhook Games. Rail tour services will also appear. The appropriate layers you will need are the West Coast Mainline Preston to Carlisle, Spirit of Steam, and the Flying Scotsman steam locomotive. Scenarios, collectibles, and mastery challenges will also be available as per most Train Sim World add-ons. So there we are. That concludes this news video. If you'd enjoyed it, feel free to hit the thumbs up button below. And if you are watching for the first time, I'd appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.